What do you do when winning the neutral is insurmountable in a set? So I don't think that should ever be the case. There's certainly some bad matchups in this game, but if you think winning neutral is insurmountable, then the problem that you're running into is actually, I think, just that you don't know the neutral or the matchup well enough to see the holes. This is something that I was thinking about actually over the weekend of Frosty Faustings. So when I was playing in tournament, I lost to Davo. I lost to Davo in a 1-2 in the first round. And like, I didn't know how I was going to do. I was pretty happy that I got a game, but I wasn't happy with the losses. Because I just felt like, I felt like I got beaten by something and I couldn't tell, like, I couldn't just figure out how to adapt. And then I played him again in losers and I lost even worse. But I started to figure it out, and really it was Soul's jump hard slash was just what was murdering me in that matchup. And it took me 5 games with Davo to realize that it was jump hard slash, realize that I didn't have an answer on tap for it. Like, it wasn't something that I had planned for based on the previous footage I'd watched of Davo. And it wasn't something that I found an answer to during the tournament set. So I played him some casuals later, after talking with him and trying out a couple different things and asking bears and whatever. And I was doing better in the casuals. Like, obviously I don't think he was playing his hardest in casuals, because that's what they are, they're casuals. But he didn't feel like a boss character in quite the same way that he did in tournament, right? And it wasn't because he was playing differently. It was mostly because I felt like I had answers. I think you can trust Guilty Gear to give you answers, right? No matter what you're running into, there should be an answer for it. Besides Sanchez, which, hey, shout out to Sanchez for making, I think it was top 16 with answer. But yeah, like, winning the neutral should not be impossible. It just means you need to look for smaller things, right? Whatever you're looking for to beat neutral, like, you're gonna have to figure out a way to break down the problem, right? And the reason I bring this up while talking about my matches with Davo is because, like, I know how it feels to feel hopeless in a match. And yo, thanks for the follow, Trialium. I know what it feels like to feel like a matchup is absolutely hopeless, and that just there's this huge gap between you and the other person, and it feels insurmountable, right? That is not accurate. What I felt, and the difference between playing Davo in tournament and then playing him in casuals and kind of getting used to what was going on there, was it felt like figuring out the boss encounter for the first time in like a traditional arcade game, right? Where you know, at first you're like, how the fuck do I beat this? It's designed to murder my quarters, blah 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 blah. But then you learn the tricks, and all of a sudden it doesn't seem so bad, right? Like, people are like that in fighting games, and Guilty Gear especially. We are each other's boss characters, right? But we learn and we adapt to each other. And what can feel insurmountable at first, once you get an idea of the pace and the answers, and you get better at developing a framework for looking at them in the middle of a match, right? Which is kind of the gold standard as far as like adaptability goes. That is like, it feels a lot easier, man. Yes, Kai is rough. I have a hard time with that matchup as Chip, but playing so many Kais at Frosty Faustings actually helped me learn. It gave me like neutral just help in general. But it also helped me learn like how to deal with that matchup, and I feel a lot better about it.